Hello my friends and welcome back to the You Can Do TV channel. Across Austria's mountains and valleys, one breed has consistently shown strength, the Flevia, also known as Austrian Simmental. Farmers rely on it because it thrives in both harsh winters and hot summers, proving resilience in every environment. Over time, this breed has become dominant, now representing more than 3/4 of the national herd. The advantages lie in its dual-purpose nature. Cows produce high-quality milk, while bull calves grow into excellent fattening stock, ensuring economic balance. Longevity, sound body structure, and healthy udders add to its reputation. Genetic progress plays a central role too. With genome analysis, breeders identify traits for fertility, health, and productivity, ensuring each generation improves. In alpine pastures, these cattle develop strong immunity, supporting long-term fitness. When crossed with Holstein or Zebu, the results bring impressive yields. No wonder demand at exhibitions remains high, proof of a breed shaped by both tradition and modern science. In the dairy barn, a swinging cow brush transforms routine grooming into comfort. As a cow approaches, the brush begins to rotate, reaching across different parts of the body. Dirt and loose hair are removed, promoting both hygiene and well-being. The sight of animals leaning into the motion feels almost calming. Durable construction allows the brush to withstand daily use. Every swing reflects a simple yet effective design built for livestock care. A smooth line glides across the barn floor as automation reshapes feeding. The DeLaval Opti Duo doesn't just push, it lifts, turns, and refreshes feed. Dual-action technology keeps rations appealing. Cows gather instantly, their response showing clear satisfaction. With sensors guiding every move, consistency meets reliability in daily farm routines. Growth in herd size often forces farmers to rethink how milking is managed. At Westgold Farm in Wales, the jump to 650 dairy shorthorns demanded a new approach. The answer came with a 70-point rotary parlor, built in stainless steel and set up in only 5 days. That speed of installation meant no long delays, and by the end of the first week, milking had already begun. Cows adapted with surprising ease, moving calmly into individual stalls. Automation added another layer. Cluster removers, cleansing systems, and automatic teat spray all reduced manual work. Heat detection collars now guide drafting, spotting both fertile and unwell animals. A 31,000-liter tank keeps milk cooled to 3.5 degrees Celsius, having milking time while improving daily comfort for the herd. Cow comfort drives every step here. The barns feel alive with quiet order, shaped around the needs of each animal. Recycled sand bedding is refreshed 3 times a week, reducing bacteria and keeping cows cool in summer. Grooming brushes, flat stalls with a 1% slope, and thousands of climate-controlled fans create a balanced environment. Mist lines activate with heat, adding evaporative cooling. Feeding follows a strict TMR ration: alfalfa hay, corn silage, soybean meal, cottonseed, plus minerals. Watching feed pushed back every 90 minutes shows true attention to detail. Water is abundant, always fresh. Technology adds another layer: body condition cameras, RFID tags, health sorting. Independent audits confirm standards. The blend of data, care, and daily routine creates trust in this system. From design tables to the finished equipment, Dairy Master develops technology that reshapes dairy farming. Inside the Irish headquarters, machines take shape under close control, from design to final assembly. Milking parlors, cooling tanks, and feeding systems are built with automation in mind. Smart valves and sensors provide two-way communication, giving farmers instant data for daily decisions. The Moo Monitor Plus adds health and fertility tracking, turning routine observation into accurate management. It feels impressive how engineering meets animal welfare here. With 95% of products made on site, quality is consistent, and training and service grow directly from that knowledge. Long days in dairy farming often center on milking, a routine that demands consistency. The DeLaval VMS takes over this task, allowing cows to be milked in harmony with their own rhythm. Each animal is identified by the system, guided into position, and provided with feed while waiting. Before milking, teats are washed, stimulated, pre-milked, and dried using a preparation cup, with separate lines to ensure hygiene. Warm water and air alternate for cleaning, then the robotic arm attaches cups smoothly, adjusting for different udder shapes. During milking, sensors monitor flow, yield, conductivity, and detect abnormalities. Any unsuitable milk is diverted automatically. Afterward, teats are disinfected, and cups are rinsed and drained. Floor cleaning runs on schedule, keeping surfaces safe and reducing water use. With DelPro software, farmers track cow traffic, yield, health, and reproduction via screen or smartphone. It becomes more than milking; it links feed, health, and data into one system. Cows stroll into the barn and immediately turn toward the rotating brush. The device swings freely, reaching necks, backs, and flanks. You can sense their relief as hair loosens and circulation improves. Instead of scratching walls, they now gather calmly, cleaner, and healthier. Such simple motion lifts stress, supports welfare, and even sustains better milk yield. On New Zealand's South Island, fertile fields shape the beginning of Westgold's story. It feels refreshing to see tradition and innovation living side by side here. The farm, passed through generations, nurtures cows that graze freely all year. The process begins with feeding and tending to the herd. There's a warmth in the way families treat each animal like part of their home. Natural pasture ensures milk rich in quality, which is collected and tested for purity. Hearing this makes us appreciate how much effort goes into each glass of milk. Next, milk is transported to modern facilities. Here, it is processed into butter, UHT milk, and cream. It's impressive how advanced machinery and human dedication blend seamlessly. Packaging locks in freshness, ensuring families everywhere enjoy trusted dairy. We can almost picture the taste of fresh scones with melting butter. Such small details make this story both personal and meaningful. What begins in the open fields of New Zealand eventually becomes part of Westland's global dairy story. Milk is collected, tested, and transported to the new UHT plant in Rolleston. At the facility, vacuum mixing blends powdered and liquid ingredients for consistent recipes. An indirect, single-step heating process treats the milk while preserving its taste. Filling lines handle volumes from 250 milliliters to over 1,000 liters, including specialized Tetra Paks. Packaging also includes 20 and 1,000-liter bag-in-box formats. Laboratory testing ensures every batch meets strict standards. Proximity to port guarantees swift delivery. The scale of 14,000 liters per hour is remarkable. Life on a dairy farm begins with early mornings and never truly ends at night. Farmers care for their herds, manage land, and face every season head-on. It's not only about producing milk, but sustaining a way of life. Generations work side by side, blending tradition and responsibility. Every decision reflects passion, resilience, and family ties. Generations of farming experience meet automation as manure scrapers glide along the floor, clearing passageways with steady motion. Decades after installation, the system still proves reliable. Watching cows stay calm around the moving blades is reassuring. Cleaner hooves, better hygiene, and reduced workload follow. It feels like quiet progress. Milk arriving at Smith Brothers Farms is tested for temperature and placed in silos with cooling jackets to stay below 43 degrees Fahrenheit. Next, separation divides cream from skim, and standardization blends fat back in to create varieties like 1% or whole milk. The liquid moves through homogenization, breaking fat globules so they stay evenly mixed. Then, vitamins A and D are added with precision pumps. Pasteurization follows, heating to about 166 degrees Fahrenheit for 30 seconds to destroy pathogens. Finally, the milk is cooled to 33 degrees Fahrenheit, stored in insulated tanks, and quickly sent for filling. TrangVian Farm in Ba Vì, Hanoi, operates one of the largest and most modern dairy farms in the region. Its extensive pastures and high-quality cows form the foundation for producing fresh, pure milk. The scale and care involved here are truly impressive, giving a sense of pride and trust in each drop of milk. Cows are raised in a clean, well-ventilated environment, ensuring their health and the quality of milk. Fresh grass and crops are harvested and fed directly to the cows. The farm uses mechanical cutters to chop the forage into small, manageable pieces. Watching the machines slice through the green stems gives a clear sense of how technology aids the feeding process. The chopped material is then gathered into piles for fermentation or immediate feeding. This ensures that the cows receive feed that is both nutritious and easy to digest. Farm workers distribute the prepared feed evenly across the feeding areas. The combination of fresh harvesting and careful preparation guarantees a balanced diet for each animal. Milking is done using advanced machinery, maintaining hygiene and efficiency. Milk is tested for quality, with any substandard batches removed before processing. It is then processed into products such as pasteurized milk, yogurt, caramel milk, and milk-based desserts, preserving natural flavor and nutrition. Its combination of traditional farming and modern technology delivers safe, nutritious milk while protecting the environment and benefiting the community. At McCarty Family Farms, milking takes place on twin 120-stall rotary parlors designed to handle large herds efficiently. Each parlor moves about 700 cows an hour, with animals entering on their own while staff guide and check sand beds and water. Once on the carousel, teats are scrubbed with rotating brushes, followed by unit attachment for milking. The process takes 8 minutes, with 5 to 6 minutes of active milk flow. Units detach automatically when output drops, and cows finish at a spray station applying iodine for sanitation and skin conditioning. Milk is then directed into a receiver, chilled from nearly 98 degrees Fahrenheit to 34 degrees Fahrenheit within 5 minutes, and transferred into tankers. Every 2 hours, another load is ready, ensuring daily output reaches 20 loads headed for processing. Vinamilk's expansive fields provide a natural environment for healthy dairy production. Cows, imported from Australia and New Zealand, graze on high-quality grass 4 times a day. Their health is monitored individually with electronic collars, signaling immediately if medical attention is needed. Before milking, cows enjoy misting systems and soothing music to stay calm. Milk flows through fully automated pipelines into refrigerated tanks, maintaining freshness. Laboratory tests ensure only high-quality milk moves forward. Waste is separated, with solids turned into fertilizer and water treated for biogas and irrigation. It's impressive to see how technology, care, and environment combine for safe, wholesome milk. The West Coast and Canterbury farms are framed by 500 kilometers of towering glacial mountains, creating a unique environment for dairy farming. It's amazing to see how geography shapes agricultural practices. On these 400-plus farms, animals graze freely on rich pastures, while farmers manage land and resources attentively. Cows are fed and cared for daily, ensuring optimal health and milk production. You can feel the dedication in every task performed. Milking occurs with routines designed for efficiency and animal comfort, and each cow's well-being is monitored continuously. Feed quality and pasture management are carefully maintained to provide consistent nutrition. Milk collected from these farms undergoes thorough testing before leaving the farm, guaranteeing high-quality raw material. The connection between farmers and animals reflects a commitment to sustainable practices and a respect for the land. The dedication shown here results in the high-quality, fresh milk that reaches consumers. A full journey of milk bottling unfolds, where every step turns raw packaging materials into finished six-packs. The sound of machinery fills the hall, giving an industrial rhythm to the process. It begins with preforms loading onto the line, guided into the loading star and checked with parameters for consistency. The sites valves from Switzerland ensure exact flow control, while the NIR oven unit heats preforms evenly. Next comes transmission to direct output and through the air conveyor. Bottles enter the tri-block, where they are washed thoroughly. Filling uses non-contact valves, maintaining hygiene at all times. The speed of filling is striking, with rows of bottles moving like a flowing river. Caps are loaded, disinfected with UV, and sealed. Ozonation enhances purity before six-packs are formed. The final packaging stage brings a sense of closure, like the process tying its own ribbon. Seeing bottles aligned so smoothly is oddly satisfying. Every element in this system speaks of efficiency. It is both technical and rhythmic, leaving no wasted motion. Sustainability here begins with simple but smart steps. Cover crops and minimal tilling enrich soil life, while bird boxes and pollinator habitats add balance. Water is reused again and again, first flushing barns, then passing through sand lanes to recover bedding, next through press systems to separate solids for fertilizer, before returning as nutrient-rich irrigation. Harvest follows two paths. Whole plants are chopped, packed, and fermented into silage, almost like cow sauerkraut. Grain corn is dried, stored in silos, then ground into feed. Each stage shows thoughtful cycles, resourceful, efficient, and deeply connected to the land. On farms where efficiency matters, the Triomatic T40 New Edition transforms how feed is delivered to cattle. Feed is stored for several days under a first-in, first-out system, keeping the surface clean, structure intact, and losses minimal. It's striking how storage alone preserves nutrition efficiently. Circular cutting blades slice silage blocks, round or quarter bales without disturbing the structure, preventing secondary fermentation. Seeing the feed remain stable is reassuring for cost and quality control. The system measures portions accurately up to 1 kilogram, 2 pounds, and mixes feed into a homogeneous blend, even in small loads. The robot follows a power rail that can shift 1 meter left or right, delivering feed evenly along the line. It's impressive that one robot can feed up to 700 cows efficiently. This integration of storage, cutting, mixing, and distribution streamlines daily farm operations. Observing it in action shows technology enhancing both efficiency and animal care. How do farmers keep hundreds of cows well-fed each day without losing valuable hours? The TrioTrack self-propelled feed mixer turns this into a streamlined process. You can almost sense the relief when machines handle what once demanded hours of labor. The loading system uses a wide cutting frame, slicing silage in sections of about 30 centimeters. With a width of 1.85 meters, both the frame and conveyor move material quickly, keeping feed structure intact. It is impressive to see how even tough grass and round bales are handled with ease. Capacity reaches 1,400 kilograms of grass per minute at heights up to 5.1 meters, and with maize, nearly 3,000 kilograms per minute. That speed means within 15 minutes, around 130 cows receive fresh feed. Available in 17, 20, and 24 cubic meters, it adapts to farms of different scales. Efficiency feels built into every detail. Step inside the timeless art of leather tanning at Skyskins, where tradition meets craftsmanship. The journey begins with the raw sheepskins, which are first soaked overnight in a hot, soapy wash to prepare them for the tanning process. Once cleaned, the skins are fleshed on traditional wooden beams, giving visitors a rare opportunity to witness this historic technique. The skins then undergo a salty pickle treatment, stabilizing them before entering the tanning bath, a transformative process that turns raw sheepskin into supple, high-quality leather. After rinsing, the leather side is oiled, ensuring it remains soft and flexible for years to come. Once the leather is conditioned, it undergoes careful drying. In the drying room, skins are stretched on tenterhooks, allowing them to naturally dry. While traditional drying takes time, here, a tumbler softens the leather, much like breaking in new shoes. The final buffing stage polishes the leather grain, giving it a beautiful suede finish, perfect for luxury furniture or non-slip rugs. Attention shifts to the wool side, where the fleece is combed and ironed to reveal its silky luster, creating a stunning final product. Each piece showcases the unmatched quality of handcrafted leather goods, with every stage reflecting the legacy of a craft passed down through generations. Discover the artistry behind Enzo Bonafè, where every pair of shoes is a testament to timeless craftsmanship. Since 1963, skilled artisans have been handcrafting high-end shoes for a refined, discerning clientele, and the process is as impressive as the final product. The journey begins with the selection of the finest materials, sourced from the best tanneries around the world. Leather, suede, and exotic skins are carefully chosen for their quality, texture, and durability. These materials are meticulously prepared, cut into the necessary patterns, and shaped by hand to ensure a perfect fit and lasting comfort. The careful handling of each material is a testament to the dedication to quality. Each shoe begins as a concept, with artisans sketching out designs that align with the client's tastes and needs. The cut leather is then hand-stitched by skilled craftsmen, using traditional techniques passed down through generations. The stitching is not only precise, but also serves as the foundation for the shoe's strength and longevity. These artisans are not just shoemakers, they are true masters of their craft. Next, the soles are shaped, hand-stitched, and glued, using time-honored methods that ensure durability and flexibility. The shoe's structure is carefully shaped and reinforced in molds, allowing it to hold its form and offer optimal support. This process is essential to maintaining the shoe's resilience throughout its lifetime, ensuring it remains as functional as it is beautiful. As each shoe nears completion, it undergoes a series of quality checks to guarantee impeccable craftsmanship. Only after passing these rigorous standards does the shoe receive the final touches: polishing, conditioning, and final inspection. The artisan's attention to detail at this stage is critical to ensuring that each shoe meets the highest standards of excellence. The result is a pair of shoes that reflects the artistry, dedication, and tradition of Enzo Bonafè, a true work of art that blends elegance, comfort, and durability in every step. Every pair not only represents the legacy of craftsmanship, but also provides a unique experience for those who wear them. The process of creating these high-quality belts from 100% cowhide is an intricate art that requires expertise and attention to detail at every step. First, the raw cowhide is sourced from reputable suppliers who provide only the best materials. Once delivered to the factory, each hide undergoes a thorough inspection to ensure it meets the highest standards. This inspection includes checking for any defects, such as scars or blemishes, that could affect the final product. Once the hides are cleared, they are subjected to a cleaning and conditioning process. This step removes any dirt, oils, and impurities, making the leather ready for cutting. The hides are then placed on a flat surface and measured precisely before being cut into strips that will form the belts. Each strip is carefully measured to ensure uniformity, as even the slightest variation could affect the final appearance and function of the product. At the stitching stage, workers use industrial-grade sewing machines to securely sew the strips together. The stitching is done with great precision, ensuring that each belt is strong and durable. The edges are then burnished using specialized tools, which smooth and seal the edges, giving the belts a professional finish. Next, the buckles and other metal hardware are added. These components are chosen for their durability and sleek appearance. Workers attach the buckles with precision, ensuring they are aligned perfectly and securely fastened. The belts are then dyed to achieve a rich, even color that enhances the natural beauty of the leather. A protective coating is applied to safeguard the leather from environmental damage. Once the leather is dyed and coated, it undergoes a final polishing process to give it a smooth, shiny finish. This step not only enhances the appearance of the belts, but also increases their longevity by providing an extra layer of protection. The belts are then inspected one final time to ensure that every detail meets the factory's rigorous quality standards. After passing the inspection, the belts are carefully packaged for shipment. They are protected with high-quality materials to prevent any damage during transport. Each belt is then labeled with the necessary product information and ready for distribution to customers who appreciate fine craftsmanship. This meticulous process, from the initial selection of cowhide to the final packaging, ensures that every belt produced is of the highest quality. The craftsmanship involved in creating these belts reflects the factory's commitment to producing durable, stylish products that stand the test of time. Each belt tells a story of skilled artisanship and dedication to excellence, making it a valuable accessory that will last for years to come. From cutting to stitching, dyeing to polishing, every detail is carefully executed to ensure the highest standards of quality. The result is a belt that combines practicality with style, providing both functionality and elegance to those who wear it. Begin your journey through the art of creating a handmade leather jacket from 100% natural leather. It starts with selecting only the finest natural leather, ensuring that it has the perfect balance of durability, texture, and smoothness. Each hide undergoes a rigorous inspection process to check for any imperfections before it is approved for use. Only those with superior quality make it to the next stage, where they will be transformed into a luxurious, timeless piece of clothing. Once selected, the leather is cut into individual panels according to a precise pattern. This step requires precision, as every cut must align perfectly with the others. Skilled artisans use specialized tools to ensure that every piece is uniform, ensuring a flawless fit when the jacket comes together. After the leather is cut, the panels are carefully aligned, and any necessary adjustments are made to ensure the perfect fit and alignment before the stitching process begins. Before the stitching, a layer of adhesive is applied to the edges of the leather. This adhesive serves as a bonding agent, helping to secure the leather pieces in place while the artisan begins to stitch the panels together. The stitching is done with strong, durable thread that can withstand the test of time, and the seams are thoroughly sewn to ensure they are strong, even, and smooth. This ensures that the leather jacket is not only visually appealing, but also durable enough to withstand everyday wear. The next crucial step in the process is attaching the zipper. The zipper is sewn into place by skilled artisans who ensure it fits perfectly and functions smoothly. This is one of the most technical parts of the jacket making process, as the zipper must be securely stitched into the leather without affecting its overall aesthetics. Following the zipper installation, the collar and sleeves are sewn onto the jacket, adding essential elements of design and comfort. These parts are also thoroughly aligned to ensure a perfect fit that enhances both the appearance and functionality of the jacket. After the main body of the jacket is stitched together, the artisans move on to the final details. The buttons are added, each one carefully placed in its designated position and fastened securely. The finishing touches, such as the stitching on the pockets and hem, are completed with great attention to detail. Once everything is assembled, the jacket undergoes a final pressing process. This step ensures that the leather is smooth, free of wrinkles, and perfectly shaped, ready for the customer to enjoy. Once the jacket is fully assembled, it undergoes a thorough inspection to ensure every detail aligns perfectly with the designer's vision, guaranteeing that the craftsmanship is flawless. The jacket then undergoes a final round of quality control, where skilled artisans precisely examine every inch to ensure that there are no imperfections in stitching, materials, or design. Any minor flaws are corrected before the jacket is allowed to move to the next stage. The attention to detail during this final inspection ensures that only the finest products leave the workshop. Finally, before the jacket is sent out for delivery, it is carefully inspected for any imperfections. Each stitch, seam, and detail is checked to ensure the jacket meets the highest standards of craftsmanship. Once it passes this thorough inspection, the jacket is packaged and prepared for shipment, ready to be worn and enjoyed. This process reflects the dedication, skill, and passion that goes into creating a high-quality, handmade leather jacket. From the careful selection of the finest leather to the final pressing, every step ensures that the jacket is not only stylish and fashionable, but also durable, comfortable, and built to last. Polishing leather shoes can transform them into a glossy masterpiece. The process begins with preparation, where you remove the laces and lay down newspaper to protect the surface. Next, clean the shoes by removing dirt using a brush or damp cloth. After cleaning, apply the polish evenly by wrapping a clean cloth around your fingers and rubbing in small circles. A toothbrush helps with hard-to-reach areas. Once the polish dries, buff the shoes with a brush or dry cloth for a smooth finish. For an extra shine, dampen a cloth and rub the shoes in small circles, using balled-up tights for that perfect gleam. Finally, allow the shoes to fully dry before wearing them for a long-lasting shine. Witness the masterful creation of a leather briefcase using English bridal leather in this captivating video. The journey begins with selecting the finest quality leather, known for its durability and rich texture. Skilled artisans cut, shape, and stitch each piece by hand, ensuring a perfect fit and flawless design. Every detail, from the stitching to the hardware, is meticulously crafted to create a seamless and stylish product. The edges are carefully treated and burnished to provide a smooth, professional finish. Customization options allow for tailored sizes, colors, and hardware to suit each customer's needs. Once completed, the briefcase undergoes thorough inspection to ensure the highest standard of craftsmanship. The result is a luxurious, functional piece that combines elegance and practicality, built to withstand the test of time. This is craftsmanship at its finest, where tradition meets innovation for an unparalleled product. From start to finish, every step showcases the dedication and expertise that goes into crafting a truly exceptional leather briefcase. In the quiet town of Fiesole d'Artico, Italy, the creation of a Louis Vuitton men's shoe begins with artistry and heritage. Each pair starts from hand-selected leather, often sourced from premium European tanneries. Skilled artisans evaluate every hide for its grain, suppleness, and consistency before cutting. Using steel patterns, the leather is manually trimmed to precise shapes that form the upper structure of the shoe. Before assembly, every leather piece is moistened slightly to enhance flexibility and reduce the risk of surface cracking. Once cut, the pieces are carefully assembled. Some are embossed with the Louis Vuitton monogram or hand-painted edges, depending on the design. Perforations, linings, and reinforcement inserts are added during this phase, and then the upper is stitched together using heavy-duty thread, balancing durability with aesthetics. Eyelets may be punched and reinforced depending on the model, and decorative elements like broguing are added with pinpoint control. Stitching paths are pre-marked with chalk to guide needlework and maintain symmetry throughout the upper. Next, the leather upper is pulled over a last, an anatomical form resembling a foot, and shaped using heat and pressure. This critical step ensures the shoe's structure, arch support, and silhouette. The upper is left on the last for several hours to retain its shape. Meanwhile, the sole is crafted, either from leather, rubber, or a hybrid material, depending on the model. It is shaped, beveled, and sometimes stamped with the iconic LV initials. If the shoe includes a welt construction, it undergoes an additional stitching phase to attach the sole with a traditional Goodyear or Blake method. Holes for welt stitching are often punched by hand to maintain exact spacing and grip. The upper and sole are then joined using adhesives, nails, or stitched, followed by edge staining and polishing. Every seam and line is inspected, and excess glue is meticulously removed. Once the shoe is fully assembled, it moves to the finishing station, where laces are added, linings are checked, and the shoe is conditioned with creams and polishes to enhance its appearance and protect the leather. The insole is pressed firmly into place, and any inconsistencies in texture are smoothed out with polishing wheels. A final brushing gives the shoe a subtle sheen and emphasizes the natural depth of the leather's color. Before boxing, each pair undergoes a final inspection under high lighting to ensure uniformity, comfort, and perfection. Artisans verify stitching consistency, heel alignment, and even the faint scent of leather. The end result is not just footwear, but a refined product born from patience, precision, and generations of craftsmanship. Discover the intricate process behind crafting premium men's shoes in this exclusive video. The journey begins with the careful selection of high-quality leather, the foundation of every fine pair. Each piece is meticulously examined to ensure there are no imperfections, as quality is paramount. The leather is then cut into precise patterns, ready for the first step of transformation. The shoe's structure begins to take shape with the creation of the upper. Skilled artisans shape and stitch the leather together, using traditional techniques that have been perfected over time. The stitching must be flawless, as each stitch contributes to the shoe's durability and aesthetic. Once the upper is completed, it is attached to the insole, providing the foundation for the shoe's fit and comfort. The next phase involves the creation of the sole. A specialized mold is used to form the outsole, which is then carefully attached to the shoe, ensuring a secure bond. Each sole is hand-painted to perfection, adding a personalized touch to every pair. The sole is then shaped and polished, giving the shoe its signature sleek look. To ensure lasting quality, the shoes undergo a rigorous testing phase, including checking for comfort, flexibility, and durability. The final step in the process is the hand finishing, where every shoe is inspected and polished by skilled hands. The attention to detail is paramount, with artisans spending hours perfecting the shoe's final appearance and feel. The process continues with the creation of the heel, which is often made from layers of wood or leather, carefully stacked and shaped to ensure the right height and durability. After the heel is attached, it undergoes a shaping process, smoothing out the edges and ensuring a seamless transition between the heel and the sole. At each step, the shoe is carefully shaped and adjusted to ensure it follows the original design. The artisans work meticulously to achieve the desired fit and finish. The leather is conditioned and treated to ensure long-lasting quality, with the goal of making each shoe as comfortable and durable as possible. Once the shoe is fully assembled, it is left to rest for a period, allowing the materials to settle and the structure to solidify. Afterward, the final polishing stage begins, where the shoe is given its final shine and any imperfections are corrected. Each shoe is thoroughly examined to ensure that it meets the highest standards of craftsmanship. The process, from start to finish, demonstrates the dedication and expertise required to create each pair of shoes. Take a closer look at the artistry behind John Lobb's prestigious shoes in this captivating video. The process begins with a careful selection of high-quality materials, each piece chosen for its perfect fit in the final product. Skilled craftsmen bring the design to life, handcrafting each shoe with a blend of traditional techniques and modern precision. From leather shaping to stitching, every detail is handled with great attention. After assembly, the shoes undergo a thorough inspection, ensuring unmatched quality and comfort. The result is a footwear masterpiece that embodies timeless elegance and durability.
Frantamix Litter Regenerator operates by systematically processing poultry litter to maintain optimal conditions within the barn. As the machine moves across the floor, its specialized rotating blades break up compacted litter, preventing caking and improving aeration. This action allows trapped moisture to escape, reducing overall humidity levels. Simultaneously, the Frantamix's mixing mechanism ensures even distribution of dry and damp material, promoting a uniform litter texture. The continuous turning and fluffing process enhances drying efficiency by increasing surface exposure to air circulation. Integrated sieving components help separate fine particles, reducing dust accumulation and improving litter quality. By consistently agitating the litter, the machine aids in ammonia reduction, minimizing odors and improving air quality. This controlled litter management process creates a healthier environment for poultry by lowering the risk of bacterial growth and respiratory issues. The Frantamix enables extended litter use, reducing the need for frequent replacements. Step into the world of happy hens and charming roosters at Bell & Evans Breeder Facility. This is where the magic begins, where male and female chickens live their best lives while producing the precious hatching eggs that will grow into the next generation of high-quality chickens. Each day, these feathered friends enjoy carefully measured meals designed just for them. The roosters dine in style from special pan feeders that drop from the ceiling, too high for the hens to sneak a bite. Meanwhile, the hens have their own chain feeders, packed with nutrients to support strong, healthy eggs. And don't worry, those handsome roosters can't sneak into the hen feeders, thanks to their impressive combs. Inside the spacious, sunlit houses, chickens roam freely, breathing fresh air thanks to natural ventilation and modern tunnel fans. A clever barn scraper whisks away manure 5 times a day, keeping the environment fresh, clean, and even neighbor-friendly. As soon as an egg is laid, it gently rolls onto a collection belt, making its way to a cozy 68-degree cooler before heading to the hatchery. The journey to happy, healthy chickens starts here. The transportation process of chickens to processing begins with catching the birds, typically done by a team of 6 catchers per house, along with a house person, a lift driver, and a crew boss. Each worker handles thousands of chickens by hand, ensuring they are loaded efficiently. Once the birds reach an average weight of approximately 6.2 pounds, it requires around 19 to 20 semi-truck loads to transport them to the processing facility. The chickens are loaded onto specialized transport crates and trailers, designed for proper ventilation and safety. After transport, the poultry houses are cleaned and prepared for the next flock, including manure removal, litter conditioning, and necessary maintenance. Bell & Evans's organic certified chicken harvesting process begins with live receiving, where chickens arrive from the farm in specially designed trailers. These trailers feature lightweight construction for fuel efficiency, climate-controlled curtains, and larger trays with increased ventilation to minimize stress on the birds. The fully automated unloading system gently transfers the birds from the trailer into the facility without human handling, using a conveyor system that eliminates loud noises and sudden movements. Blue lighting in this area keeps the birds calm, while the temperature-controlled environment ensures comfort for both the birds and team members. Once inside, the birds progress to slow induction anesthesia (SIA), a humane method that uses tempered CO2 combined with oxygen to gradually render them unconscious. This process, pioneered by Bell & Evans, ensures minimal stress and results in a more tender product. After SIA, the birds move to the harvest area, where they are bled out while fully unconscious. Every tray and shackle in this process is equipped with tracking technology for real-time monitoring and quality control. Following the harvest step, the birds pass through a scalding system designed to soften the skin and open pores for effective feather removal. Unlike conventional steam-based systems, Bell & Evans Scalder uses radiator heat for even temperature control, improving skin quality. The facility employs 9 feather pickers, nearly double the industry standard, which allows for a gentler and more thorough feather removal process. All feathers and byproducts are directly piped to the rendering facility, eliminating transport bins and reducing contamination risks. Next, electrical stimulation is applied to release muscle energy, enhancing tenderness. The birds are then passed through an innovative chicken singer to remove pin feathers and fine hair while reducing surface bacteria. Evisceration follows, where internal organs are removed and the birds are thoroughly cleaned and inspected. Advanced vision grading systems capture front and back images of each bird to detect defects, ensuring only high-quality chickens proceed. Eviscerated birds are then rinsed in an organic antimicrobial solution for bacterial reduction. The chickens and giblets then enter the 100% air chill system, a process that uses cold air instead of chlorinated water baths to cool the birds gradually over a 3-hour period. This technique locks in natural juices, enhances tenderness, and eliminates water absorption. The air-chilled birds then move to second processing, where they are weighed, graded, and portioned into whole birds, white meat, dark meat, and specialty cuts before packaging and shipment. The entire operation integrates advanced automation, rigorous quality control, and sustainability measures, ensuring superior product quality and animal welfare. The chicken nuggets making process here begins with whole chicken breasts, which are cut into chunks for breading. Each piece then passes through a state-of-the-art X-ray bone detection system twice, once as a whole breast and again as individual pieces, to ensure quality and safety. Next, the chicken pieces go through a light brine process before entering the breading system. The nuggets contain only a few simple, recognizable ingredients. Once coated, they move to the flash frying stage, where they are quickly fried in non-hydrogenated, organic expeller-pressed soybean oil. This step sets the breading but does not fully cook the nuggets, allowing consumers to prepare them fresh at home. To preserve quality, the nuggets undergo nitrogen freezing. This rapid freezing method locks in moisture and flavor while preventing freezer burn, ensuring a fresh taste. Finally, the nuggets are packaged in their signature bold-colored boxes and shipped to retailers. The combination of high-quality ingredients, advanced technology, and careful processing results in a superior chicken nugget, ready to be enjoyed. Automated chicken nugget production line at Danpo A/S in Denmark operates with minimal labor while maintaining high efficiency and product quality. At the core of the process is the GEA Maxiformer, which ensures precise nugget shaping with minimal waste. The production begins with raw meat delivery, followed by grinding and mixing to achieve a consistent texture. Once mixed, the meat is formed into nuggets using the Maxiformer's step fill system, which progressively fills each cavity for accurate shaping and minimal air pockets. This system allows the meat to be processed at a slightly higher temperature, reducing energy consumption. The formed nuggets then move through a coating system, where they are evenly breaded before being cooked in a GEA Cookstar oven. After cooking, the nuggets pass through a frying stage to achieve the desired texture and color. The final step is rapid freezing to preserve freshness and ensure a long shelf life. The entire process runs continuously, requiring only occasional monitoring and minimal intervention. With synchronized equipment from GEA, the line operates seamlessly, delivering high-quality nuggets efficiently while reducing downtime and labor costs. The production of boneless chicken feet at An Bin Group follows a strict process to ensure quality and hygiene. The raw materials, consisting of frozen chicken feet, are first thawed naturally for 15 to 20 minutes. They undergo thorough washing before being sent to the deboning section, where skilled workers carefully remove the bones while maintaining the integrity of the meat. After deboning, the chicken feet are processed into various products, including Thai sauce, salt roasted, fish sauce fried, and lemongrass marinated varieties. Each type undergoes a marination process with carefully measured spices and ingredients. The products are then vacuum sealed and packaged according to standard weight specifications, such as 650 grams and 900 grams per tray, or 12 kilograms per carton. Storage is maintained at -18 degrees Celsius to preserve freshness, with a shelf life of 12 months. The final products undergo quality control inspections before being distributed for consumption. China is the world's largest producer and processor of chicken feet, with an estimated 2 million metric tons processed annually. The boneless chicken feet market has seen rapid growth due to high demand in Southeast Asia, the US, and Latin America, contributing to an industry valued at approximately $5 billion. Major processing hubs are concentrated in provinces such as Shandong, Henan, and Guangdong, where large-scale facilities handle 100 to 200 metric tons daily. These operations rely on advanced processing techniques to ensure efficiency and food safety. The processing of boneless chicken feet begins with scalding and de-skinning. The feet are first soaked in hot water at around 65 degrees Celsius for 1 to 2 minutes to loosen the outer skin, which is then mechanically removed. Next, the feet undergo a blanching and cooling process. They are briefly boiled at 85 to 90 degrees Celsius for 3 to 5 minutes, then cooled to maintain their desired texture. This step helps in sterilization while ensuring a consistent product. The most crucial step is bone removal, which can be done manually or with specialized deboning machines. This ensures the feet remain intact while separating the bones from the soft tissue. Once deboned, some manufacturers choose to marinate the chicken feet in sauces or brine to enhance flavor. After marination, they are vacuum sealed for extended shelf life and food safety. Finally, the processed feet are frozen at -40 degrees Celsius and stored at -18 degrees Celsius before being distributed to domestic and international markets. With increasing automation and stringent hygiene regulations, China's boneless chicken feet industry continues to expand, catering to the growing global demand for this delicacy.